You left?
Come on, mate. Sir Stefan needs the two of us up at Castle Mornard.
What does he need this time? Always fixing his problems, you know.
He wants us to help him make plans for dealing with Archdruid Orlaith. We can't let her fulfill the prophecy and become the new Druid King. After the things we've already seen her do, that would be a disaster.
You know I'm only a mercenary, right? Alright, what do we have to do?
Aye. And that complicates things. Iffalon is the Firesong stronghold. Even if we weren't still recovering from the siege of Vastir, we'd be hard-pressed to fight them on their own island. Meet us at the castle and we can discuss this.
Right. Go to Sir Stefan then.
Sir Stefan is waiting for us in the throne room of Castle Mornard. I'll meet you there.
You believe Archdruid Orleth will really carry out the threat of using blood sacrifices? Or actually hasn't already.
She allied her circle with the Dreadsails, broke the truce of the Dreyfa, and murdered Archdruid Raval. It's clear. Orlaith will hurt or kill to get what she wants. Which is why I'm worried for Druid Laurel.
Why does Archdruid Orleth need Druid Laurel?
To get to Free. The spirit is fond of Laurel. They spent a lot of time together after Laurel brought Free to Galen. Orlaith can bend Free to her purpose by threatening Laurel. To walk a nose, Orlaith doesn't make empty threats.
But Free doesn't seem to even, like, have a conscience or...
Sir Balman, I heard the Firesong took captives to Iffalon. Mornard Knights, commoners, and druids alike. Is this true?
Galfin, I know you're concerned about Dame Freda, but I can neither confirm nor deny those reports.
The Firesong have broken the path and someone has to do something. I'll volunteer to help. Tell me who to talk to. Druid Laurel has mentioned how much you've done for the people of Galen, Mainlander. I know it's a lot to ask, but I hope you continue to help us. For all our sakes.
The Firesong druids have gone insane. They truly want to wipe all of us from the archipelago. We need to work together, city folk and druids alike, to stop Archdruid Orlaith before things get really out of hand.
They aren't already out of hand? They literally siege the town.
Keeping myself busy here.
Okay.
Ah, Dulif, our friend returns. But where are Laurel and Free?
Stay your weapons. I bear a message from Archdruid
Again?
Orlaith.
Again?
Very well then, speak.
Bring the sower to the Temple of Iffalon. If you refuse,
You were turned again.
Orlaith will complete
I
the
will chop
prophecy
you
with
down.
the blood of her prisoners.
You wouldn't dare.
Archdruid Orlaith will not be denied. Don't make her wait long.
Gather round, we have much to discuss. The Firesong took captives during the attack on Vastir.
Yep.
And they have Druid Laurel. I must protect my people, but I can't trade one life for another, even many others. Unless... Yes, we give Archdruid Orlaith exactly what she demanded.
You want to turn Free over to the Archdruid Orleth then?
Free is our secret weapon. Dulef will take Free to the Temple of Iffalon just as Archdruid Orlaith demanded. Then, while Free stalls her with this guardian you told me about, you and I rescue the captives from the Firesong, including Laurel.
How do we do that? And aren't you supposed to be guarding the castle?
We land on the far side of the island with my knights and free my people while Orlaith conducts her ritual. I'll arrange passage to Iffalon. Find Free and get them to agree to the plan, then meet me at the docks. You'll be well rewarded, friend.
Well, I'll go get Free from the Vine District and see if they're willing to go along with us.
Dulif will take Free to a House Mornard galleon. He'll escort them to Iffalon and protect them while we rescue Druid Laurel and the others. As for our transportation, we need different arrangements. I'll meet you at the docks soon.
You're going to be using the Sea Elves, aren't you? What if Free refuses to go along with this plan?
Then we still attempt to rescue the captives from Archdruid Orlaith. If Free isn't willing to help, I won't try to force them. We'll do our best without the distraction Free would provide.
If we're not selling with the doula for free, how are we getting to Iphelon?
I plan to hire Captain Sirvain's ship. The Mad Maiden is anchored just outside Vastir's walls, and she has no love for the Firesong druids. Her ship and crew are battle-tested. They'll be perfect for what we need to do.
You really convinced Captain Sirvana to help?
Captain Sirvain strikes me as someone who pays her debts. Without your help, her ship and crew would still be in the Dreadsail's hands, and Sea Lord Nalos would be alive. I might remind her of that. And my generous offer of gold should also help.
Making privateers, so they'll do it. Think.
I like the course Sir Stefan is charting. I'm happy to play my part and take Free to Iphelon if it puts the Firesong off their guard. The question is whether Free is willing and can keep a secret.
Looking over your shoulder, always. You have to shout in my ear, Doolef. God. Yes, I know you like the plane. You don't have to yell it to me.
Let's ride.
The cathedral. It just...
Why would the Divines allow such a thing to happen? And put
Look, the green has not forsaken this place of stone. There are flowers, insects, life.
Yes.
Laurel friend, I have been thinking, how can we help Druid Laurel? I do not wish to see her come to harm, but no flowers blossom, no seeds of thought sprout. I am sad.
Sir Stefan has a plan, and you're willing to help.
I have grown much since my awakening, blossomed, made friends. Druid Laurel is my friend. What can I do to help?
Archdruid Orlith demands that we send you to her. Yeah. Archdruid Orlith demands that we send you to her, or she'll kill Druid Laurel and her other captives.
Others would come to harm? Because of me?
Yep.
No. That
Yes.
is not my purpose. That is wrong. But the Archdruid needs me to grow the seeds, to reforge the regalia, to make her the Druid King. That is wrong too.
Your wrongs make a right, you know. Well, we don't want you to do that. Just stall her. We'll rescue the captives to come get you.
Ah. Understanding cuts like the sun through clouds. Deception. Archdruid Orlaith will try to compel me, force me to do as she wants, not as King Kasserine intended. But Erdir, the Guardian, is there. They will help me. So I will help you.
I'm gonna guess that, like, the druid. I'm just gonna guess right now, if Free gets in front of the Archdruid, she's gonna be like, "Free, what are you doing?" He's like, Free's gonna be like, "I'm distracting you, distracting you. I'm distracting you, still distracting you." Dulith will come to take you to a ship. Go with him. The rest of us will take a different vessel.
I will go with friend Dulef. Give myself to Archdruid Orlaith. Then, I will wake Erdir the Guardian. Call them to fulfill their ancient duty. Please, find Druid Laurel. Save her. Too much blood has watered these lands already.
Thank you, Free. Sir Stefan and I will find you, Ythlon.
I am not the same Free who emerged from the Bower. I will not be easily bound by the Firesong or their Archdruid. Not again.
Tell me about Urda the Guardian. We know about him.
Erdir, the spirit we saw in the vision, their purpose is to protect the seeds, the temple, perhaps even me. When the moment comes, I think I can wake the Guardian. Will that be enough to stop the Archdruid? I do not know.
He still sends the sacred seeds?
Yes, they are together, but distant, far away, at the Temple of Ephelon. They stir, become restless. Soon they must grow, sing.
Can't you choose not to regrow him?
Perhaps, perhaps not. For good or ill, the season of their awakening draws close. And if Archdruid Orlaith hurts others to compel me, I do not want to see blood spilled because of me.
Blood is fun.
Hello, Free. Are you ready to go to Iphelon with me?
Yes, friend Dulef. I am ready.
Why do you call him friend Dulef? You never call me friend Herfy, huh?
I'll see Free safely to Iphelon. If the Firesong show any sign they don't intend to keep their word, I'll get Free away from there. Now go on down to the docks and find Sir Stefan.
Dulef, don't die on us, please.
We have an agreement, Captain Siravain. You'll get us to Iphelon and we'll do the rest.
We do, Sir Stefan. The skiff at the pier will take you to the Mad Maiden when you're ready.
Going along with us, huh? You warming up to us? Huh? Hmm?
Kind fellow. Bought out my entire staff.
Captain Siravain and I reached an agreement. She's happy to let me hire the Mad Maiden, especially if she gets another chance to bloody the Firesong Circle. She isn't quite done settling scores.
Yay!
Is Free willing to go to Iphelon?
Yep. Free wants to help Druid Laurel. He's with Dulef now.
Good.
They are Dulef
Tell
now.
Captain Siravain when you're ready to sail while I gather a few of my knights. With luck, the Mad Maiden can slip us into Iphelon without anyone noticing. We can land at Cinderwash Point. We think they're holding the captives there.
How's this going to work exactly?
Dulef will deliver Free to the Temple of Iphelon. Hopefully by the time we arrive, everyone will be too focused on Free and whatever the Archdruid is doing to pay any attention to us. But be ready, friend. I have no doubt we're in for a fight.
Oh. I'll tell Captain Servana to take me to the Mad Maiden then.
Sailing into battle aboard a sea elf pirate ship. I never imagined I'd do that. Talk to Captain Siravain when you're ready to board. My knights and I will be right behind you.
You know about the Temple of Iphelon, anyways?
It's a great hall built into the natural caverns and old lava tubes beneath Mount Firesong. The Druids constructed it after King Cassarain led them to these islands. Archdruid Reval took me there once.
So you've been to the Temple of Iphelon before?
Years ago, when I was studying with the Stone Lore. Back then, the Firesong were more connected to the other circles. We only visited the outer chambers. The central area was sealed off long ago, after it became the tomb of the last Druid king.
So the Lord then convinced you to go on this little excursion too.
Getting paid.
We can use another steady hand. Just try to keep your lunch down once we reach the open water.
How do we get your ship?
Just climb aboard the skiff when you're ready, and it will ferry you to the Mad Maiden. Then it's off to Iphelon as quick as the wind will take us. Bear this in mind. On the Mad Maiden, I'm the captain. If I tell you to do something, do it.
You expecting any trouble on this journey?
The Firesong Circle sailed off with at least 3 good Dreadsail warships. I doubt those oyster shuckers know how to handle them, but they're out there somewhere. Plus whatever scows they use to get from island to island. Might be rough seas ahead.
Alright, let's get on the skiff.
If you intend to go to Iphelon with the rest of us, climb in the skiff. The Mad Maiden's anchored just around the point. Otherwise, it's a long swim.
What do you think of Sir Stefan's plans?
My part's simple enough. Get you, the Lordling, and his knights over to Iphelon Island. Then bring anyone you rescue back to Galen. I suppose sailing away and offering them for ransom would be in poor form?
At least you admit that that's an option. Why are you helping us? You're done here, though.
Sir Stefan paid me. With the trouble on Galen, there aren't many pickings left for a pirate. But mercenary work, that's looking up. Besides, I could use a port where folk think well of the Gilded Blades. Most places, they try to kill us on sight.
I mean, is a powerful CL warship.
Wake up, we're under attack! The Firesong found us in this fog and grappled us. Let's get up on deck and fight them off.
You have to.
On my blade!
Okay.
Don't look to me, mainlander. Captain Siravane is in command here.
Right, let's clear the deck. Pay heed to Captain Siravane, my friend. This is her element, not mine.
The sea will be burn the sea elves. Sink the ship.
Get off this ship. Come on. I just saved you. Get going. Go.
That cursed volcano blanketed the waters around Ifalon in brimstone and murk. The Firesong found us while we were groping along half.
Song Circle will triumph!
We're having a chat here. Come on. Okay, you okay there, Core Master? I guess we gotta go.
You were amazing.
Burn or drown. The choice is yours.
Pay heed to Captain...
Doo-doo. We done? About to kill more of them?
I was just getting started. Big mistake.
Nice work! Now get to the quarterdeck and signal if you see anything. There are more ships in the fog. I can smell them. I knew it! Firesong warships on the port beam. Gilded
Sound the
Blades,
bell, mercenary,
ready to
and get up
forward
here and
ballista.
do this ballista.
Who's the port ballista?
Firesong Circle will triumph!
Hit him in ships! Kindle pitch is burning!
Moving.
Head aft and jam! All hands repel forward!
Oh, look at it burn.
Here, Dave. You want to die?
This is our battlefield, land dweller.
Now!
Hold that scow alongside us. Use her ballistas against that last Firesong ship.
Okay, I will. Just a minute. Just need to sell some relics here, or yeah, items here just in the middle of the battle. It's fine.
Get to the bow ballista. Hit that ship to
That
starboard.
ballista
with a
is loaded.
charge
Go
of
ahead, take the
Kindle
shot.
Flaming.
Ah, good work, Fred.
Mercenary, the Firesong leader's on deck. Deal with him.
Why do I have to deal with them?
You defy the Firesong! Fool. You will die. You will never retake this ship. It is a frog's belly for you, fool!
This battle is won. Come, speak with me. You fight like a sea elf. I'd sail into battle with you anytime. Now stay out of the way and let my gilded blades cut the Mad Maiden free so we can get underway again.
You don't need me to do anything else?
Your work here is done, mercenary. Head below and rest up for the fight on Ifalon. The real battle is still ahead of you. My crew can take care of that Firesong scow burning alongside us.
Okay, what comes next then?
The Lordling hired me to get him and his knights to Ifalon, and that's what I'm going to do. We've accounted for the dreadsail ships the Firesong took from Bastia, but there might be others around. The sooner we're on our way, the better.
I guess I'll head below again.
Never you fear, Go below, mercenary. We can handle it from here.
Right.
Never you fear, mercenary. We'll bring the Mad Maiden into port. Just pray to your gods that the Firesong at Cinderwash Point don't notice us as we draw close.
They don't notice, like, the 3 burning dreadsail ships. How did the Firesong find us anyways?
Wind and wave I can master, but that volcano has been belching out clouds of ash and steam. This is no ordinary sea fog around us. If it were, I would have run circles around a bunch of druids and stolen ships.
What happened?
We stumbled into this Firesong scow while I was in my cabin checking charts. By the time my deck watch spotted the enemy, they were too close to avoid. Just
Checking
bad
charts.
luck. I think the Firesong were as surprised as we were.
Checking charts. You were getting it on with somebody, weren't you? There's something going on.
That was quite a battle. 3 ships against 1 seemed like daunting odds. That's why we hired Captain Siravane. Let's go below, friend. The real battle is still before us.
Still wondering, like, for Stefan, no, he's interested in the druid. Yusuf is in the other ship. Who's she sweet on, if anyone?
See? Ifalon, just as I promised. We'll wait here for any captives you manage to free. Now you should go talk with the Lordling. The next part is up to the two of you.
Not gonna give us some ultimatum like 2 hours and then we're going. Much of a crew here.
I'll wait here. Send anyone you rescue back to the Mad Maiden, and I'll see them to safety. Good hunting!
It won't take the Firesong long to notice our presence. We must strike quickly. Come, friend. I know what we must do.
What was
Captain
we do?
Sylvain was as good as her word and got us to Ifalon, but we must assume we lost the element of surprise.
How do you want us to proceed then?
We need to split up and find Laurel and the other captives. My knights are already ashore. Head east along the beach and join them. Free any townsfolk you find, send them to the Mad Maiden. I'll head toward the temple. Meet me there when you can.
All right, I'll rescue captives, and then we'll all meet up in the temple when some horrible beast is gonna be killing all of us, right? Or when we have to go deal with the Druid King.
Hold our folk in Cinderwash, just as you thought. No sign of Archdruid Orlaith, though.
She must be in the temple. Come with me, knight. Friend, I leave the rescue of the captives in your hands.
Trying to escape. Row ourselves all the way back to Bastir.
Over here! Help! Please! Let us out! Good work, mercenary. You townsfolk, head back and find the Mad Maiden. You'll be safe there. Thank you for saving us. The druids hold more prisoners to the southeast.
Yeah, just go to the Sea Elf ship. With the She-Elves. You know, the Sea Elves, the ones that captured you originally? One of the Firesong Druids? Currently there's no trauma there.
Over here,
No.
mate. Get us out of this blasted cage.
They already captured you? Oh no.
That's better. Now, we need to talk.
What happened, Dulif?
The plan worked. At least the part where Free and I surrendered to Archdruid Orlaith. Then she took Free to the temple and ordered her druids to toss me in here.
Free is very confident. Any sign of Druid Laurel?
Aye. The Firesong dragged her to the temple along with Free. Orlaith made some ugly threats, but Laurel was unharmed when last I saw her. She'd better stay that way, or the Firesong will have to answer to me. And to Stefan as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, how do we get to the temple?
Take the path to the west and follow it toward the mountain. You'll come to a door that leads to the temple. I'll need a moment. The Firesong were none too gentle with me.
Captain Servano is waiting for you on the beach.
Then I'll make sure these folk get to safety. Head for the temple, mate.
All right. And to understand, like, my whole thing with the sea elves are, by a people, not necessarily bad, but given the fact that most of them that are out here are part of King, you're not dealing with just sea elves. You're dealing with a political organization that has just gone out to say, we're at war with almost every other race out there, and we're going to be pirating all your ships. So, like, the sea elves you're seeing here, it's like they're all conscripted to just steal stuff, you know? You're not going to see like philanthropist sea elves or good sea elves really in here. You're going to be seeing soldiers that are here simply because they're on a king's order to go and take money from all these other people. That's why I don't trust necessarily Captain Zabrani. Like, yeah, she's working with us, but like if her king told them, yeah, Bretons, we don't like King Emmerich's, or just, you know, lay waste to everything that you just protected, there's absolutely no reason she wouldn't. Same reason as like an Aldari Dominion soldier, I wouldn't necessarily trust an Ebonheart Pact or a Daggerfall Covenant person that's in uniform. And that's who most of these CLs are. They're all in uniform.
Good timing, friend. I'm going to need your help against the Firesong in this ancient temple. We stand in the Temple of Iphelon. The tomb of Druid King Kasserine is somewhere in here, according to the legends. Archdruid Orlaith defiles this sacred place with her violence and rage. Did you find the captives? Druid Laurel?
Yeah, freed the captives, included Duleth. He told me that Archdruid Orlaith brought free here and Laurel here.
Then the first part of our mission has been a success. We still need to save Laurel and Free, and find a way to stop Archdruid Orlaith. I've had little luck so far. I scouted the temple's outer passages, but too many Firesong guard the way ahead.
Could they be in the Temple of King Kasserine?
That was my thought. The tomb is said to lie at the heart of the old temple. Where else would Orlaith perform the ritual to claim the regalia and name herself the new Druid King? Let's go get back our friends and put an end to that ritual.
Hey, I'm here with you.
Firesong will do whatever they can to stop us from reaching the Archdruid. Be prepared for anything.
To do anything except get proper guards to watch the paths.
Let's go. Flight, take you. Someone has to stop this madness.
The passage to the right. That's Laurel's voice.
Chair. Yeah, that's gonna be a warm chair.
Hurry, friend. Free her. I'll stand watch.
Thank you, friend. Archdruid Orlaith has already started her ritual. We have to get to the tomb. Archdruid Orlaith has Free and has started the ritual. She's trying to regrow the sacred seeds into the Druid King's regalia. We have to stop her.
Tell me about the Druid King's, tell me about the Druid King Kassarine's tomb.
All I know is the legend. How after the Druid King died, they decided to bury him in the temple's shrine.
Then they sealed the place, and it's been closed off ever since. Well, until now. Orlaith has free, and is forcing them to regrow the seeds.
How'd you manage to get captured? Or, yeah, how did you manage to get captured?
I was scouting the Vale when I ran into too many Firesong to deal with. They overpowered me, dragged me here, and presented me to Archdruid Orlaith. She threatened to hurt me if Free didn't cooperate, then locked me in here. Hey, is that my staff?
Yeah, Bree and I found it.
Thanks. You don't realize how much you rely on something until it's gone. We need to get into the tomb, but it isn't going to be easy. Orlaith's got an army in there. Free said something about waking the Guardian, but they didn't explain further.
Bree has a plan. Go.
You heard Laurel. There isn't a moment to lose. We must reach Druid King Cassarain's tomb and stop Archdruid Orlaith.
Archdruid Orlaith has Free and has started the ritual. She's trying to regrow the sacred seeds into the Druid King's regalia. We have to stop her.
Quick, the rescue! Follow me!
Laurel! I wasn't sure I'd see you again. Are you hurt?
Good to see you too, Stefan. But never mind about me. We need to help Free.
Follow me! Hurry! Must go! Quick! Any moment now! They're just staring at each other's eyes. Amber would like to see this.
Ember the Sorcerer reporting for duty.
King Cassarain's tomb. That's a mouthful of a name.
Wait, friend. I'll signal Free to call upon the Guardian. Then we can make our move.
It is time, Summer. Quicken the seeds.
Song and forest, Ifri's breath, let the sacred seeds blossom.
Free, we're here! Awaken the Guardian!
The regalia are not for you, false king.
Wait! What are you doing?
Erdir, guardian of Ivalon, awake from your slumber.
Oh!
Destroy this creature. Defiance is pointless,
Strike,
Sora.
friend.
Watch
Stefan,
as I
help me
slaughter
protect Free.
your friends. I'm tired of this sport. Fire stench! Burn my foes! Fire spirit, take shape! The new king born in fire!
Watch your magic. That stuff's important.
Fire Griffin, answer my call! Feel the power of my flame!
You got booped.
The Firesong yield. Orlaith led us to dark places. Forgive us, sower of the dream.
Forgiveness is for the Dreyfa to decide. Laurel friend, I need your wisdom. Please.
Look! Free holds the regalia of the Druid King.
Hmm?
We yield, Mainlander. The Firesong want no more of this madness. Archdruid Orlaith led us down a dark path. We want to return to the green, rejoin the other circles, and end the bloodshed.
Nope.
You have my word on that.
Don't believe it.
I don't believe it. Archdruid Orlaith did it. She made Cassarain's dream come true. The crown, staff, and gauntlet are returned to us. But I don't think it happened in the way anyone foresaw. You better talk to Free.
Evan?
The sower of the dream. The Druid King's crown, staff, and gauntlet regrown. I never imagined I would see the prophecy come to pass. Go on, friend. Free wishes to speak with you.
We're gonna get a choice about who to crown.
My purpose was to regrow the seeds, to help crown, staff, and gauntlet blossom once again. But it is not for me to wield them.
What happens now?
I do not know. It is not the place of a spirit of the green to decide for mortals. It is a question for the Dreyfa, I think. Like intertwined roots, wisdom must come from counsel taken together.
But the leaders of the three druid circles are dead. Well, the leaders here are dead. The mainland.
Yet the three circles still live. Eldertide, Stonelore, Firesong. From their surviving elders, a new Dreyfa can be called. They can decide whether the season of a new Druid King is truly upon us, or not.
What about the regalia?
I will carry the crown, staff, and gauntlet until the Druids decide what to do. But not here. This place has served its purpose. We should leave this place, friend of Laurel. Erdir the Guardian is ill at ease with so many trespassing in the tomb.
Did you say Free?
Erdir the Guardian is awake, but the danger is past. We should depart before the Great Spirit turns its attention to us. We are intruders here, too, after all.
Oh no.
Let us return to Vestir and finish our talk there.
Do we trust the Fire Circle now?
We saw Elder Avon give the Firesong a seed in the Ancient Then. They overcame the blight of the All-Wither. In the now, they will overcome Orlaith's darkness. They must, if the Druids are to be made whole.
What will become of Erdir the Guardian?
Erdir's task was to
Erdir.
guard this place until a new Druid King claimed crown, staff, and gauntlet. The seeds are regrown, but there is no king yet. Erdir's purpose is now cloudy, unclear, rootless, as is mine.
What do you mean?
King Cassarain saw much in his dream, yet I do not think he saw this. I quickened the sacred seeds as foretold. The task is done, yet I'm still here, unbound, free to choose. I must find a new purpose, a new choice.
There you are. Everyone else is aboard the Mad Maiden and sailing for Galen, Stefan. I can open a portal to Vestir, unless you plan to swim.
The portal will do nicely to us. Let's meet at Castle Mornard.
Come along, Free. We shouldn't linger here.
You want to stick around? Look. Go pet it.
Portal travel is perfectly safe. And Dulef is a good mage. Go on. I'll see you in Vestir.
Is it safe though? I mean, are we just are we actually going through a portal, or are we getting like murdered, disassembled, and reassembled on the other side? Huh? I read papers. I know what happens with those portals.
Dulif has impeccable timing, don't you agree? Let's use his portal and return to Vastir. I think we still have much to discuss.
Like, perfect timing. Like, he didn't even help us with the fight. He just decided to stay out of it. Stay down. Bad druid. You play dead. Off the best, here we go.
Crown, staff, and gauntlet are whole again. What do I do with them?
Together, they make too tempting a target. Let's separate them until a new Drafa can be called. I'll hold the staff. Stefan, the crown, and Lord Bacaro. Would you guard the gauntlet?
The crown will be safe here in Castle Mornard.
I am honored by your trust. The Society of the Steadfast will protect the gauntlet.
Trust you.
Tales of your battle with Archdruid Orlaith are spreading across the archipelago. All who died in the siege of Vastir can rest a little easier now. I will not forget what you've done. Nor will Sir Stefan, I'm sure. He wants to speak with you.
I was sure I was going to die on Iphelon. I'm still trying to sort out what happened. What it all means. Why the... Oh, that can wait for later. It looks like Stefan wants to talk to you.
The season of darkness and wrath ends. What comes next? Hopefully a season of warm sun and gentle rain. We have all shared counsel. Friend Stefan wants your counsel too.
Friends outside my own kind, that's not something Marama do. But it's refreshing to stand among allies. Don't worry, I plan to be on my way before I wear out my welcome.
I'm sorry I missed that last battle. At least Archdruid Orlaith is no longer a threat. Good work on that, mate. Sir Stefan wants to talk to you about the Druid regalia. Laurel wants to keep them separated until a new Drafa can be formed.
You continue to amaze me, friend. Your efforts on Iphelon went beyond the call of a mere mercenary. Thank you. While the Druid circles choose new leaders and the Firesong regain our trust, it's better that we separate the regalia for now.
Oh, do you think separating the Druid King's regalia is a good idea?
Tradition demands that together they acknowledge a new Druid King. Since no Druid is ready to make that claim, better that Laurel, Bacaro, and I keep them safe. Galen is at peace. The Dreadsails have dispersed. The Druid War has ended. Now... I face a new challenge. More intimidating than 1,000 foes. I must take my father's place as Count, leader of my house, steward of Galen, and loyal vassal of High King Emmerich. There are wounds to heal. Things to tear down and build anew.
Build anew? What do you mean?
Old grievances led to the madness of the Firesong, the rage of the Ascendant Order. No more. The people of Galen, druids, nobles, and townsfolk alike, are one. I will lead them as such. Thank you for giving me that opportunity, my friend.
Good luck, Sir Stefan.
Time for a drink then. And a toast to the hero of Galen.
Yes, toast to me. Caro.
What strange times we live in. Signs and wonders spring from ancient legend to walk among us. And now, we have the tools to crown a new druid king, if we so choose. What should we do with them, I wonder?
Isn't that something for the Drafer to decide, not us?
The Council of Druid Leaders? Oh, of course, but how long will it take them to sort that out? No, I was speaking in the abstract. It is an interesting puzzle to consider, don't you think?
Will the Druid Gauntlet be safe with you, Lord Bacaro?
Oh, most certainly. The steadfast knights will keep it safe. But I need to return to High Isle. The attacks, the damage to the city, and the ongoing activity from Mount Firesong have devastated Galen. The island needs all the aid I can give it.
What kind of aid, though?
Healers, supplies, everything the Society of the Steadfast is known for. I need to coordinate efforts and stock the ships, but our pavilions will spring up before you know it. And when I return, I look forward to working closely with Count Stefan.
Still don't trust you. You're in too many places at the right time, and you survived that church falling down. I think you're just a really good actor. Suspicious of you. Suspicious.
You've done so much for us, friend. I just wish Archdruid Raval were here to guide us. I hope we made the right decision to separate the regalia, and that the circles can form a new Drafa sooner rather than later. Everything is so different now.
Who's going to lead the Stone Circle now? You?
I haven't spoken with our surviving elders and archdruids about that yet.
Could be you.
I did briefly consider asking to be part of the new Drafa, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm a much better historian than I am a counselor. But if I'm asked, I will.
It's going to happen to Free.
Free will always have a place among the Stone Lore. But without a purpose, I'm not sure what they'll decide to do. Most nature spirits are bound to a particular location. Not Free. They can come and go as they please.
They're free.
But I hope they decide to stay.
How strange. My purpose has been fulfilled. Yet, I still grow. Tell me, Laurel friend, how do you choose a purpose? Mortals have none naturally, I am told.
Complicated question. Find something you like and just do it.
Something I like? I like being with Druid Laurel.
Marry her.
I like to walk in the woods and listen to songs as old as the world.
A forest ranger.
To care for the gentle creatures of the forest.
Be a Disney
tend
princess.
Seedlings that fall on hard soil.
Farmer. Good place to start.
Then I will do that. Listen, tend, learn. I am old in seasons, but young in understanding. Perhaps I will come to understand more of this world with the passing seasons. Thank you, Laurel friend. I am glad our roots intertwined.
Why do you never call me a friend, though? One thing I don't get. Stefan?
So many good people lost. Raval, Alec, my father. But through it all we endured. Galen is safe now, in no small part because of you. You have my thanks. I hope I can be as worthy of the title of Count as you are of hero, my friend.
Oh, can you really lead the Druids of Galen?
You misunderstand. I don't plan to lord over the Druids. Instead, I want to welcome the Druid circles as friends and neighbors. Give them a voice in the governing of the island, if they want it. My time with the Druids, I understand them.
What do you mean?
Just that I learned the ways of the Druids, as well as the ways of a knight and Breton noble. Too long have the Druids and House Mornard sought the glory of the past. This is an opportunity to find a new path that combines the best of our legacies.
What about you and your Laurel? Hmm?
No surviving Stone Lore was as close to Archdruid Raval as Laurel was. She would be a strong and passionate voice for her circle here at court. An excellent idea, friend. Oh, that's not what you were asking, is it?
Nope.
Well, let's leave it at that.
Aw, come on. Talk about your relationship with your father and Archer. It's a little personal, but let's ask.
What can I say? They both taught me so much. My father was a hard man, but fair. He wanted the best for me. And he demanded the best in return. Archdruid Raval was a mentor and a good friend. Together they showed me what it means to be a Breton.
And what does being a Breton mean to you?
We are blessed with a dual nature, part elf, part human. Our legacy on one hand encompasses nobility and knighthood, while on the other it embraces magic and the natural world. I think I've been trying to reconcile this duality my entire life.
Did you reach a conclusion?
I believe I have. Why limit ourselves to one aspect of the Breton legacy? There's room for it all in our hearts. That's why I'll include the Druids in Galen's government somehow. Who knows? I may even become something new. A Druid Knight, perhaps.
I've seen my share of rough waters. This business with the dread sails and the Firesong was about the worst I can recall. Nice to have smooth sailing again.
Thanks for you, Dulef.
I imagine I'll set sails sooner or later. I'm a treasure hunter at heart, not a court mage. But I'm in no hurry. Count Stefan is going to need some help putting the island back together.
Yep.
I'm not about to leave him in a bind.
And Captain Savannah?
For someone who isn't a sea elf, you certainly make an impression. The Gilded Blades could use a fighter like you. If you're ever looking for work, look me up. The Lordling says the Mad Maiden will always have a berth here if I want it.
You're going to accept Count Stefan's offer?
For now. The Mad Maiden needs repairs. We took some damage in that broadside with the Firesong Druids. It's nice to have a friendly port where we can tend to that work. And I have grown fond of the food they serve here in the castle.
Will other sea elves respect the truce?
Not in the least. That's
Yep.
just between the Gilded Blades and Galen. Marimer don't have friends. We have prey. But it might be useful to have a neutral port where we can talk or trade. I'll mention it to King Orgnum next time I see him.
Yep, they're all beholden to King Ornum if they're on a ship. Because you don't get off Pannonia without the king's blessing. Just from what I've seen. Look, I'm the Druid King. I'm the Druid King.